Welcome back to Birth by Sleep. Today we'll be taking a look at Aqua's visit to Neverland.
Why is he dressed up like a fox now that I think about it?
Why is he dressed up like a bear, Helldragon? You never ask the pertinent questions.
Oh, if it's depending on the animal, that's when it's the right question. I'm sorry.
We're so close.
Then a girl had to go ahead and touch it. Ugh, I don't want it now.
Speaking of, Aqua pretty much replaces Wendy's role in terms of the Peter Pan story here.
I guess it makes sense.
That's you. Leader of the expedition.
We're going on a treasure hunt, and that's our map.
Let me guess, it leads to cookies, right, fat boy?
Why are you so mean against bears, Helldragon?
Said girls can't be part of the gang.
Well, it's his fault, clearly.
I'm sorry, but I have something else I need to take care of. Here, you keep
That's why I landed here instead of kept on moving.
Exactly. I mean, why is she even here? I mean, is she looking for Terror? How does she know Terror's even been here?
I don't know, again, maybe if Tara had like a little beeping collar, that would help her, keep track of the guy. Clearly he needs it.
Well, he is wearing those long trousers. Maybe he has like an ankle cuff or something.
Another main problem with all the characters in this game is that they don't know how to keep their priorities fucking straight. They gotta do whatever the world wants them to do that time.
Man, that's a really well-detailed map.
Yeah, I'm kinda surprised. It implies effort, which is a scary thing in this newfangled world.
The texture on it is better than the texture of Aqua's clothes. It's weird.
Wow. Well, I mean, it is a map. I mean, you can just do like one flat plane. With clothing, on a human model, it's kinda different, I guess.
Mermaid Lagoon.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not, like, complaining how the clothes look. Okay, I'm complaining a little because the whole clothes look fucking stupid, but I mean, like, the textures are alright, I'm not like, wow, man, this fucking hyper sash around her hips needs to be mega accurate.
I suppose if it was all free-flowing material, it would be like the capes. It wouldn't be feasible on the PSP.
Yeah, that's true.
This was the burning issue that we finally had to address. The clove textures. Yeah, there we go, it's done. Moving on. The Days version of Neverland fucking sucks.
I mean, after that clothes issue, finally we can conclude the Birth by Sleep playthrough knowing we've done a good thing.
Dude, it's a single island, a stretch of rock, and some very, very small islands. Oh, and the pirate ship. That's it.
Yeah, I saw that. I was really disappointed in it too. It just looks pathetic.
Now, the Deep Space Keyblade, while it's not very good for Terra and Ven, it's actually quite good for Aqua because it boosts magic.
I don't know, I kind of used it for everybody when I got it. I just found it to be a decent Keyblade all around.
That is true, but like we said before, this is where the enemy's defense starts to rank up.
That's true.
Now, like with Gantu, you can't use zero gravity on these guys, but at the same time, you got to be careful because they have that land shaker move.
I guess in this world, just being fat is the best defense against certain spells.
Why are you so prejudiced against bears, Helldragon?
Why do you keep bringing up bears? You don't have to be a bear to be fat. Look at me, damn.
You might want to rephrase that, because you do know what a bear is, don't you?
Oh shit, you're right.
Have you forgotten a cheesecake in time?
Oh no, I don't think I'll ever forget that.
They fell on the floor and did a lot of very awesome things, some of them involving a lovely tweezers.
You should probably stop talking forever.
You show me up now. Give back me treasure.
It's either that he tries to attack Peter Pan or he tries to attack those pirate kids from that one show. Either way, Captain Hook just isn't, it's not his day, ever.
What, that Fox cartoon, Peter Pan and the Pirates?
No, like the kids one, Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
Ah, both shows are good, I guess.
Oh boy, I've been waiting eagerly for this gimmick to return, and thankfully it has shown once again.
What's your main problem with gameplay elements like this?
I don't know, I mean, it's not a timed event by any means, that's obviously the worst, but just... I don't know, I just always felt it was kind of a contrived way to spice up an area. Oh no, there are bombs coming in for no reason.
It's more of a distraction than anything, really.
Yeah, it only really applies when you're trying to fight enemies and the fucking cannonballs still hit you.
Although, if you're savvy enough, you can dodge out the way and let the cannonballs do all your work for you.
That's true.
Nice little platforming section coming up here as we go up the Neverland Falls.
You know, because when I go to an island full of grass, I want to do it in high heels. That'll really work out for me.
A little pixie dust and we'll be there in a jiffy. But we've never had to fly that high before.
Never had to spell that much before either. Clearly, you still need work.
Now, Ven is the only one who can actually glide, but Aqua gets a little bouncy thing, which you'll see in a moment.
Yeah, it's not really that great, and it's really fucking unwieldy and hard to do, actually, in my experience.
Then again, you're not very good at platforming, are you, Helldragon?
That's for sure.
Here we go!
See, the way it fucking zigzags back and forth makes it really fucking hard to go up this thing.
Well, there's lots of hidden treasures you can find, so it's definitely worth just taking the time to explore this area to its fullest. Call me a freak, Helldragon, but I really enjoyed this.
I guess, I don't know, it's just really because of the way the camera's positioned, it can be hard to locate the next one sometimes.
You know you can find Time Splicer here.
Time Splicer? I'm trying to remember what that did. Is that like where you hit them and then it does like the delayed damage?
Yes it is.
Oh, that's good. Now I'm surrounded with minty freshness.
That's what Diamond Dust does.
I'm trying to remember that gum that's like really cool. Winter Fresh, that's what it is. I have not had Winter Fresh in the longest fucking time. I really should get some.
The Winter Fresh command style.
Pretty much. It makes you tasty minty clean.
Get out.
Yeah, I would really like it if you were not on this cliff anymore.
It's mine. Can't you see? I wrote a sign and everything. At this point, we're pretty much just killing time until we get to the Vanitas boss fight. Oops. Spoilers.
Oh no. Truly you've ruined their experience of this great world.
I don't mind Neverland. I like the music. It looks nice. The enemies, for the most part, aren't all that annoying, except for, you know, the mandrakes, but they appear in multiple worlds, so I can't hold that against Neverland, per se.
The apes are pretty fun to beat up.
Until they all gang up on you, and on Proud Mode, that, good sir, is not fun at all.
Well, at least it's more more masculine to get beaten up by apes and fucking jellyfish.
You're feeling a bit insecure there, Helldragon.
I'm just saying, man, the fucking jellyfish. Nobody suspects them. Take this, extremely minor enemies.
Well, that's the best way to kill enemies. Overkill.
Yeah, just in case they reincarnate, they'll get killed again because you did all that extra damage.
You're not the only one who can fly high. Okay, I guess you are. Get
And
out.
the screen kind of freaked out a bit back there. It was like, eh.
Well, I was trying to comprehend all the awesome camera angles.
Yeah, this game doesn't do it that well, I gotta say.
Much better than in Days, though, because in Days, for the most part, it's controlled via the touchscreen.
Yeah, I heard the camera in Days was atrocious.
Now, it's not bad. I mean, you can, like, turn it around you, I think. I mean, I'm not using an actual DS, so I can't just touch the screen whenever I want. I would have to physically take my hands off the controller and use the mouse. But other than that, Days controls pretty well, at least using my 360 control.
Hey, aren't we back where we started?
You mean we went all the way around Neverland for nothing?
You can say that again.
Just, validate the world's existence even further to me. Thanks.
I love it when the game does our commentary jobs for us.
We're all wrong.
God knows it's being hard enough, what with this being the third time and me losing absolutely anything to fucking say.
You're too late, Peter Pan.
I'm going to chew up the scenery before you!
Who voiced this fuck again? Jeff Bennett?
Corey Burton.
I'm gonna have a look, regardless of what you just said.
What? No, fuck you. I'm pretty sure it's Corey Burton.
What is it now? Captain, it's the treasure.
Shouldn't this guy be helping advertise Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something?
Well, he's gotta do something in between jobs.
I guess.
Junk.
Son of a bitch, you were right.
Thank you. I am available never.
My treasure.
We skipped his gold. Fuck you.
You scurvy brats have crossed me for the last time!
Dude, the animation on Hook is pretty good, actually. Him and Hades are probably the most expressive Disney villains.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the crocodile is not a fucking river crocodile. Go to hell.
You're so angry against, like, science facts and whatnot.
Every so often they have a chance to cram in that fucking crocodile rather than do something interesting, so come on.
Next time we'll come in via parachute.
He's sleeping in his room, then he looks outside, in comes the crocodile.
Is this?
Oh, that
This was one of the first BBS screenshots I actually saw. Minus the subtitles and whatnot, of course.
And then he promised to visit us again with even better treasures. Maybe enough to fill 100 treasure chests.
Then?
Oh, please God, don't flashback. Thank heavens for small mercies, I guess.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. Best that you stay here.
You're not welcome in this boss fight.
No, this boss fight is strictly Square Enix only. Double flight? Do I even... Okay, whatever.
Yes, you can jump further than you have ever jumped before!
Also see every other game ever made.
Well, any game with a double jump.
Look, God of War even started you with a fucking double jump. That ability has become so stock by now. I mean, it's useful, make no mistake, but still.
Surprise, the boss is Dark Tiger Lily. Oh no, it's just Vanitas.
Now, Vanitas, I hope you have something interesting this time, because I'm kind of bored with you by now. This is like, what, the 5th fucking time we fought you?
We kind of need a reason to fight you this time. Got anything precious to us that you could break? You know, any mementos and so on?
If you ask my opinion.
Oh, that'll do nicely. Let's fucking rumble.
How dare you break a cheap wooden toy?
And listen to her response to this.
Just like I've outgrown my need for you.
You freak!
Oh my god, how dare you break my wooden memento, you fucking insane psychopath!
See, if you had broke my Transmetal Megatron with its fragile plastic, then I would have been a little mad.
But a one sword, kind of a flimsy premise for a boss fight, really. Regardless, he is about the same as last time, maybe a little bit faster, but he's still susceptible to all the things he was last time, so just go with the old strategy and you'll be all good.
Man, this Vanitas fight is so great, better milk it 3 or 4 times. I mean, you know, I like fighting Vanitas, but again, at this point, a lot of this is just realizing how much left we don't have to say about this game.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with doing commentary, really, and I know one of the commentary rules is never bring up how little you have to say about something, but, you know, I don't really like filling stuff with off-topic commentary for the most part.
But in this case, we're kind of forced to, because we all know what's happening by now, so...
I actually do have something on topic to say. It took me probably the better part of an hour to get a good take on this.
Why? Is it just your OCD summoning up?
My pseudo-OCD. I don't want to insult people who actually have the disease.
I'm not sure if it's a disease. I would probably say I'm pretty obsessive-compulsive. Like, I'm pretty a lot of a hard ass on, you know, in terms of doing certain things.
Well, it took me about 5 hours to do the last episode. Which is saying something, because all that is a series of cutscenes and then one boss fight. I'll tell you one thing I never tire of, though, and that's Vanitas' theme. I loved it so much, I actually put it in the HellfireComms VG Music picks.
It's so weird how, if you approach something like gameplay or storytelling, it's easy for that to get repetitive, but a song? That's no problem. You know, you'll listen to it again and again and again. It's weird.
I told you this was identical to the first fight. I kinda lied here. This is his new attack, where he dives into the ground, and then, you know, summons fireballs to fire at you. He did this in Ven's side of the story as well.
So, again, you know, for everyone who's been watching it, it's still kind of repetitive. Don't
worry, there'll be plenty of stuff to say in the Keyblade Graveyard, but Neverland, a bit.
That's how we feel.
Oh look, it's Ghost Drive. Oh, See you, Vanitas. Where you going?
Bye-bye!
Just slides off screen.
Are you gonna try and touch his helmet again? Wait! Oh, I thought it was gonna, like, embed in his chest. That would've been great.
Take his Keyblade. Do it!
I don't think you can. Like, it would just, like, manifest back in his hand anyway.
Oh yeah, Jack Sparrow tried to take the Keyblade when he was offered it, didn't he?
Yeah, there you go. I gotta glue this masterpiece back together. What the fuck, Aqua? Why are you so weak? I mean, Tom handled him like a pro. Come on.
Yeah, another good strategy for Vanitas is to use stuff like Mind Square, or I forget the actual name, but like Mind Strip or something.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos where he keeps running into those. It's a pretty effective command.
He's a bit of an idiot, is our Vanitas.
Yeah, well, again, he's walking around with no skin on, so...
True. Yeah, you have a nap, Aqua. There you go.
You're too young to know.
Oh boy, thanks! I wanted one of these!
I knew there was a flashback coming, but I wasn't sure where in the video it lay.
It totally psyched you out when you thought you were gonna expect it, but then showed up when you didn't.
Joke's not funny in the slightest. Stop laughing at your own jokes and do proper commentary, you grumpy twats!
He's projecting a little. You might wanna forgive him a bit for that.
Hey, Mr. I laugh at my own jokes. You've got no room to talk.
Hey, if the joke is funny and you laugh at it, then it usually means it's worth saying to other people.
I'm fine.
Oh no! Look at Ven's treasure.
It's okay, Peter. Whatever it is that binds us together isn't gonna break so easily.
Unlike that one piece of shit.
I think Ventus knew that. That's why he left this behind.
You must really be close. And that's something pretty special. You and Ventus and Tara, was it? One day, you should all come back.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, you might want to start evacuating the area a little, yeah.
Now, this is round about the time where we would actually end the part. That's never getting used, by the way. But the mysterious tower and whatnot is so short, I didn't want to put it into its own part this time, so I'm just splicing the two together.
You know, considering she has to ride her Keyblade ride like that, do you think, like, the space wind is, like, flying past her butt all this time and it's, like, really cool?
There is no wind in space, HellDragon, not even in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of stupid shit in Kingdom Hearts, so...
There is darkness, though. That's why they're wearing those armor in the first place.
I guess darkness is cool as well as minty.
Well, it's also very possessive.
Well, I gotta swim through all this darkness, but man, it is cooling off my ass.
Now, if you come to Destiny Islands, you gotta take a Papu fruit home as a souvenir. It's just not done otherwise.
Are you not allowed to do that? Don't they have, like, customs or something? Did you bring a Papu fruit in from another world? You know that's illegal.
Well, even if they do have customs, she can teleport.
Hey, wait up! Too slow, Sora. See you at the finish line.
I like the voice actors they picked out for young Riku and Sora. I think they fit pretty well.
Yeah, they're pretty good, I agree.
And in terms of, like, child voice acting, it's not all that cringeworthy.
Yeah, it could have been way fucking worse, so you know what, be grateful.
Now this is pod racing.
Young Riku is still pretty fucking cute, I'm not gonna lie. He's so adorable.
He is pretty kawaii.
We're trying to avoid that word, and I'm trying to avoid you from now on. I don't get that trope in, like, anime when they're nervous, they scratch the back of their head. It's like, oh no, there's lice, there's lice, there's lice. Oh, wait, it's okay.
Stress-induced lice.
They came in out of nowhere, I didn't expect it.
Now, these references to, like, Riku being like Terra and Sora being like Ven, yeah, they've already been discussed in the story.
Yeah, about as subtle as the fucking Titanic.
You two mind telling me your names?
I'll need to remember them for a future game.
And you?
Riku.
Someone has already passed this boy the power. Was it Tara?
Sora,
Do you like Riku?
Okay. Can we just start this? Can we just start this conversation right here? I know the path which it leads to.
Even if you don't want to jump on that path, it will happen.
Just get into the Kingdom Hearts games, and soon enough, Slash everywhere.
You make sure to stay with him and keep him safe.
Now, this is a neat little story point. She doesn't want to grant Sora the ability to use a Keyblade because she doesn't want Riku and Sora to start fighting.
Yeah, well, and then Terra goes ahead and fucks that all up, doesn't he? As for Sora, the reason he has a Keyblade is kind of stupid anyway, so...
Well, actually, it's because Riku was a bit stupid and tried to use darkness to get off his hometown, or planet rather.
Are you sure it's because of that, or because of what happens at the end of this game?
No, it's because Riku was a dick and fell to darkness, and then the Keyblade just moved on down the list.
One Keyblade is enough for any friendship.
There you go, validating what I'm saying. Thank you, Game.
I wouldn't wish our lives on those children.
Should have told Terra that.
That's a great little plot point. I wish they fleshed that out a bit more rather than just being all squarey and it's kawaii and bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, on those little tiny things, even Birth by Sleep, the story as it is, it even has those little tiny moments that would have been fantastic, but they don't go anywhere. It gets really disappointing when you think of it like that sometimes.
Okay, now we're visiting the mysterious tower.
Man, I sure hope nobody sees me riding around like this.
Good thing this mouse is unconscious.
How'd this happen?
You should get like a little extra like side rider seat for your fucking bow. That'd be great.
I'll take you back to him.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll build it up, turn it to the left, and up some more. That seems like a good way to build a tower.
The same person who designed this would also go on to design Hogwarts.
Pretty much.
I won't be surprised if Yensid taught there in his youth.
What do you think he would teach?
Charms, probably.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem like a defense against the dark arts teacher.
He doffed that mantle.
Now remember, if you ever fight down an enemy wizard, you're going to need a Keyblade. I'm pretty sure we can't summon those. Oh shit, well there goes my entire curriculum. Oh, are we gonna get it? Thank you. Oh wait, no, it's not a map. I was expecting the map, I'm sorry. It's kind of habit at this point to get a map you don't fucking need.
Did you ever use those recipes?
Nope.
Me neither. I use Game FAQs.
Aqua, the stars bring me grave news. Master Ericus's star...
So I guess, you know, Yensid here just tossed Mickey over to the side so he could talk to Aqua.
Yeah, at this point, Terra's kind of murdered Ericus.
Well, you're gonna kick yourself when you hear this. That star was responsible.
All three of them, they ganged up on him and came out of nowhere.
They're gigantic balls of heat, they had no chance.
That's absurd! Terra would never!
Terra would never? Missy, have you even been keeping the slightest track of Terra throughout this story? He's done a lot of vile shit.
Terra's heart is leading him to the ancient Keyblade Graveyard.
All storylines converge and end in the Keyblade Graveyard. I suggest you check there.
But sometimes it's pronounced Keyblade Graveyard. You may want to look out for that.
Indeed, and make sure you're level 40 or you'll have a bitch of a time.
Thank you, Master Yensid, but that's extremely specific information. I don't know if I can act on that. Get the fuck out.
Our time here is done. And, much like Yensid's time with Aqua, our time is over here, so please join us next time for the final part of Aqua's story. See you then.
See you then.
Terra, Ben, please just be safe. I'll find a way to get you out of this.